MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What's your take on it, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this is not the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch-out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers, smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Popped him up. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he lifts it in the air to right field. Chu has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one today.
Striding into the box, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes now to Andrus. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now the pitch. And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Matt Duffy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Duffy playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstars, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fouled off. Tanaka into his motion. 0-2 on its way. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting it,
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
To the plate now, Tyro Estrada. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Fouled away. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. Chirinos moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Joey Gallo now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
In now, Danny Santana has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Tanaka into his motion. 0-1 on its way. swing, and he pops him up. In there, base hits.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 8th home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Takes this the other way to right. Chu is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batter, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. LeMahieu ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now to the plate, JT Realmuto fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Gio Urshela hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Into the box now, Tyro Estrada. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Rangers nothing. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
The second baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And now pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Odor playing here in his age 26 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Brett Gardner as we begin the top of the 4th. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. This pitch is popped up. Frazier waits on it. And that retires the side. So next to the plate for Texas, Willie Calhoun. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And there's one away. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Danny Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Popped him up. Urshela over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, the Yankees 4, and the Rangers nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Santana is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luke Voigt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better to get the ball down in the strike zone.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production at this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Shin-Soo Choo. A base hit in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
The first baseman,
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Todd Frazier is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down.
now back, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Fouled off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Rangers 1. Cody Allen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 42, Cody Allen.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Hit back up the middle. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. Riding in once again, Thairo Estrada. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Realmuto leads off first with 1 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. Odor on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Drives it out to deep right center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Colby Allard gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Aaron Judge will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And Chu will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rangers 1. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fly ball into straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Fouled away. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, where you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive base hit. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box, Gio Urshela as he rips it on the ground to second. Andrus relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 8 and the Rangers 1. Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 42.
So starting in, Danny Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of being ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. Odor on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Robinson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Adam Ottavino answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 count and the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Ottavino playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gardner going back. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. 4th home run here in the early going. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. At the plate, Matt Duffy. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit down the line at first. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Rangers 2. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. Line to the right side. Chu is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Back goes Chu, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Martin, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hit in the air to right field. Chu has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, Thairo Estrada. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Chu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Yankees 10 and the Rangers 2. Zach Britton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Calhoun starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Digging in, Joey Gallo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Danny Santana, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
10-2, the final in this game. The New York Yankees were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Masahiro Tanaka notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no